Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies, again. I am Richard again, and this is LMTDTMFFR. Or set with me now, again. Limited time offer, no vowels. And here we are, back again. Oh, I could have sworn I updated that, but it doesn't look. I absolutely did. Perhaps I did not press done. There we go. Okay, now the streaming info is updated, where it says, "Hey, you are doing the Thaumaturge," which we will go straight over to, he said. Oh, yeah, it updated as soon as I went over there. Cool. Interesting. My thing says the broadcast you're watching has ended. My little pad down here, but it's clearly not, because I'm clearly moving around and doing things right now. But anyway, here we are. It's... I have not played it, obviously, but this game very much looks to me like a kind of thing like the Sinking City or Vampire, that sort of style of game. So we're going to have a look at that right now. Let's see what's going on. Here we are. This version does not represent final quality of the game, and play demo. Steel rails are a portal to another world. The most commonly seen travellers here are goods and letters. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or temperamancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognise flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche, and can bring them to the surface. Or are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Alright, next. Tell me things, show me stuff. We're not going to skip the cutscene. 11-bit studios, eh? Wow, making use of those extra 3 bits, I hope. Fool's theory as well. I've got a theory. And I am a fool, so maybe I'll fit in here.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
That's not good.
I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
No, I've got this big, spooky, scary skeleton with me.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
I mean, I'm getting Witcher vibes off of this, just from
I hope the man
how the
you're
character
pursuing
is
can actually ease
portrayed.
your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist.
True.
Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Rikia.
Okay. I mean, how old are you? You've got a cane. Ghosty skeleton thing.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but Are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your
I was going to
best.
say, is it because you're very pale?
Thank you.
Is it because your eyes are kind of
What's your message?
glazing over? Cataracting? Vaguely? First, play a trick on him. Why would I play a trick on this guy? You haven't introduced anything to me other than I am a person. I don't want to play a trick on him.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope you will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Aggravate your father. Don't add anything. Send greetings to your sister. I'm going to send greetings to my sister.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Which presumably has some impact, maybe? I don't know.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
I mean...
I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
Talking to myself.
I was talking to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Which way
That's
to
the way to
village?
cover it.
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Why? Because he talked to himself? Alright, well, okay, this does not look like... okay, right. This does not look like Shadows. You can move freely around all the locations. Well, that's great. The Sinking City, even. I can freely move, but I can't get myself running around in the circles like you were, but I can turn myself around. Alright, well, let's read this. Last letter, dear Antonio, it feels like ages since the last letter. Maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago I was uprooted from my homeland, sent to a foreign land among foreign people, fight under the Russian banner. How am I today? I live amongst people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind, and cultivating the land that I fertilize with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Please pray for me. Koninsky. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anakala that the thought of her brings me solace. Till the very end. Wonder if they will ever see each other. Oh, experience! I got experience for that! And that shows me this, and that's the letter from Ligia. Okay, and what else have I got here? Okay, I know about location. I'm in Caucasasia. Now flies through the window, perches on the bow, and watches intently. The wind is whistling, shutting open doors, rushing inside homes through window slits. I thought they were talking about the owl for a moment there, closing windows and doors. Anyway, places like this. Human voices blend with animal sounds. Spirits of the dead penetrate the souls of the living, and evil expands quietly, producing a plentiful harvest. Where am I? Far from home, in the unforgiving mountains. Somewhere in the kingdom of Georgia, which, just like Warsaw, is under the Tsar's heel. Seek a cure, but what will I find? I do not know. In places like this, you can lose more than you can gain. Okay. In the Caucasus. Here we are, now we have factions, we know about the Russian Empire. Let's just assume they're dicks, shall we? Move on. I've got no conclusions, which is interesting, I didn't know. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, look. I can know about a revolver. The only thing I took from home, reliable, until now. I cannot remember how it ended it up in our house. This is what my banishment started with. How dramatic it sounds. The outcast revolver. The gunslinger in exile. Nonsense. That's the link to father. Oh, here's a character. Alright, we know about characters. I know about Salators. You've got to be the one with me, I guess. My first Salator. Salutor? Salutor. Sal. Salutor. Anyway, it came to me more than 15 years ago and offered in my heart and floral pride I carry. Trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion. Oh, so it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon trying to catch them all. Okay, got it. I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upia. No longer use this power, nor ever fully see him. We were shadows of our old souls. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. And Pamion? You're so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and colour. You would become my teacher. You would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to me. That we would discover the secrets of earth elements and the secrets of people's hearts. That I would become something more. That having as many as 2 Salators, I would reach what is available only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. Alright, so we have, if not an enemy, then an antagonist. Alright. Something to do with heart and word. 2 different types of Salutors. And there's all the characters, and there we are back from there. What have we got in the journal? Shadows of Sins. Find the miracle worker in the village. Almost there. We shall see if the spiritual doctor I've been following is able to help me. That's my main quest. And oh look, we got 1 point in heart. Then we got mind, deed, and word. Presumably. Perception. This upgrade enables the perception in the dimension heart. Okay, so we'll be able to perceive things as we go along. Oh, gamble gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. And then wide dimension force heart. This upgrades at a point to the dimension heart. Does that mean... Oh, does that do both? Yeah, it looks like it does both. And then we got perfect efficiency, which is something in perfectionism. You cast until it makes every attack on an enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Interesting, okay. And then we've got... Your bond is weakening and in danger of collapsing. Uh-oh! We've got manipulation. This allows you to manipulate the dimension heart. Okay, and then we've got other ones that we're not allowed to see yet. But look, we can learn relaxation to restore 3 focus, whatever focus is, presumably mana. Or your ability to cast magical spells. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Okay. So it costs less to cast things, and Fortune gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, here we can learn about quick attack does between 5 and 6, and planned attack does 11 to 14. I don't have a strong attack. You might have granted Thaumaturge points in the development panel, only acquiring once acquired, assigning the upgrades to attack to apply its effect. Ah, okay. Alright. Now we've got flaws. Many people have flaws, but only Thaumaturge are aware of their existence. They have blemishes on a person. Do you have to continually flick like that? You're distracting. Blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract Salators and along young Thaumaturge to make pact with their first Salator. The flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in future. I mean, yes. I've got pride. Increases heart dimension force by 1. Upia follows this, and then there's a bunch of stuff, and then that's a hand, isn't it? Over here. Well, this is where I'll look at whatever you are. You can do eerie intoxication, which will inflict damage, and restore your health points by 1, which is half of what... Restores your health points by 1, which is half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Alright. So I have currently lost 1? I don't know. You can do Bloody Penance, which will inflict damage, and the target's health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Okay. So good to use right at the beginning. Ebram Veto reduces focus, removes all negative states from you, and Not of This World, which inflicts damage, 16 to 21 damage, restores your health points by 1, which is half of what you lost. Alright. I've got belongings, I've got my letter, I've got my grimoire, I never part with it. I've got money, a roll of rubles, a handful of kopecks, a few marks, a single franc, prodigal son's fortune. I've got the revolver, the Magna M1885 revolver, 6-round cylinder. I've got a passport of the Russian Empire, allows travel abroad and within its country. I can find photos, fashion magazines, and gramophone recordings. Sketches. Oh, and a variety of different things I could wear. Vests, pants, coats. And on the map, I just got this area. Well, there we go. Now we have seen a lot of things that we can do here. Here is a thing to read. Dear Yanko, please stop with the gentry snobbing and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. Peasants are different now. It's not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going to the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side. Some business which will allow us to live with dignity. I mean, and also so that you don't get killed. That's why I'm telling you, for the first time, go to the banks in Tiflis. Take a loan against half our assets in the Caucasus. Investing in the ore business in Baku. The road is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you the documentation and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. I mean, greetings should go at the beginning, right? Anything else around here I can spot or see or do stuff with? No. Can I help you? I don't know. No, I can't talk to you, so I doubt it. I can't go through your door, and I can't look at these packages. So I guess it's time to leave the railway station and see what's going on. Ah! Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow the traces of emotion, thoughts, actions, and words. And you can reach your goal easier. Can I? Use perception to follow the path to your goal. Oh, okay. Clicking it does that. And I've got all of those things I can look at. Oh, my train is going away. Or the train that I was on. Can I try not to go away? Can I? No, I can't click and go over that. Maybe I can? No. They've got a yellow line. Use perception to follow the path. Yeah, I know that. But I want to, look elsewhere as well. Oh, I can read a notice here. Tiflis Herald. Tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis. Tiflis. There's no R there. They're not tieflings. Or trestles. Anyway, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by the Minister Alexander Bulyagin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed. Over 100 were injured. 60 people! In this little place. Alright, okay. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many people believe mass strikes are inevitable. Okay, we got some experience there for reading and learning. We'll go in a minute. Who are you talking to? Just a few more sacks. Hello, coachman. Oh, are you the person I need to talk to?
Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Just a minute. Is there a healer in the village?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
Me.
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
You came for some healing?
Ah, yeah.
Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he sure got folks to heal.
And
Where
is
might
he?
I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. He prays a heck of a lot.
Alright, well that's good to know.
Getting in or what?
Well, give me a second. Will you wait for a little bit longer?
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Yes.
Thank you.
You don't owe me anything. I'm just a person. Okay, so yeah, that leads up to you. I just want to... Oh! You've got a red thing above your head now, which wasn't there before. I'm just, looking around to see if there's anything else I can read or find, or... No? Just this tiny little area to begin with. Alright, what was I reading over here? Was I reading this? Because I can't see a newspaper, on the ground or anything. Alright, I'll go up to the village in just a second. Is there anything else in this station building? Oh, it's telling me to go in that way. Right. You got nothing else to tell me. Okay, cool. We're going outside then. Alright, let me on the back of your wagon. I mean, that seems like a lot of work and assets and stuff to just have this 5-minute scene. Or this 5-minute, 3-minute,
Always
even
nice
less.
to have someone to shoot the breeze
Just
with.
bit where I can just now get in there and leave this area and, you know, good tip for visitors might be to avoid consuming yellow snow at all costs.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll be able
Head
to
to
do
the
that.
tavern over there past the little square up the steps. They'll tell you where that preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Have some rest, you deserve it. I assume you're talking to your own horse and not me. I wanted to go past and talk to that. No, I can't do that. Alright, well. Haha, can I leave the village? Can I? Here we go. No, I can't go past this mist. This mist, it blocks me, apparently. I mean... Can I, thank you. Anybody else? Well, I'm going in entirely the opposite directions to where everything else was. Oh, why did I stop? Okay, there's nothing to talk to over there, Luca. There's something to read. Oh, let's read something first, eh? Proletariat. Brazilda? Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles with one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery. They will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so antagonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno, will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. Man, if only. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of the trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. There, I got some experience from reading. See, you should always be reading. Reading gets you experience. And experience means you can go up. What's up? Ah, no. Ah, okay.
I've already got what's yours this week.
Hey, Luca.
Mullshot. We're here to keep order, and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Get out of here, then. We don't want order.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Shonofi, I indeed. A proud answer, but it only draws from your floor pride's level, but will also feed it even more. Okay. I'm not looking for trouble. Just so you... Yeah, they're mine. They're my boots. You can't have them.
Actually, I have particularly...
By doing this, you feed the floor of pride.
And sooner or later, it'll come back to bite them.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
Either Znami. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Good to know.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Are we going to get into a fight? Is this where we learn about fighting? Yes. Victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on the bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left of the screen. Good to know. Can I do something? No, I can start the fight. Alright. Oh, and then I have a choice of what to do. So I can do quick attack or a planned attack. Can I be... I mean, it looks like I'm going to lose health points this time, because look how that's coming down. Maybe I should attack this one instead? I mean, it doesn't make any difference which one I choose. But you've got a knife, my friend. You've got focus of 2, focus of 3, and I've got focus of 8. I think I'm going to do a planned attack against you, doing... What, 11 to 14 will kill you. Okay, so no, let's do a quick attack against you. There we go. I did 6. That's good. Now you're coming in to do 3. Alright. Now I've got another one. And this time I'll do a planned attack. Because that will take you out entirely. So presumably... Oh, is it just who gets to go first? There we go. Because I didn't want to be hit by the... Ow! Didn't want to get hit by the knife. Action cues. Perception allows you to anticipate your enemy's actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions cue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Some skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Yep. Alright, so... Where is it? Quick skill, you can use it in the next round. Bland skill, slow skill, you must wait 1 round before you use it. But you're... Are you doing something? Is this yours? Slow swing, inflicts 3 to 5 damage. So if I do this now, and then again... So I will go now... And then the round moves on, and then if I do this, I will act before you again. Okay. I see how that shows up. That's an interesting way of doing it. Hopefully, yeah, I was going to say 5, then 6. Hopefully that will knock you down.
Says the Ruski is right.
I got a Thaumaturge point.
They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
What? Am I? Okay, fine. Now do I not get to talk to Luca? Oh well, alright, and I got a Thaumaturge point. Which presumably I could use here. Thaumaturge points. On the Grimoire's cover there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension. Hunt Salators to enable further development. Alright, so presumably I need to have Salators of these before I can go beyond this point. Okay, so I can relax and gain focus. Let's see if I saw. Alright, well let's take Gamble. We'll have a 60% chance of doing double damage. Why not? You know, and that is develop that. There we go. Do I need to assign it to my things? Available upgrades over here. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Alright, so now I can put Gamble in quick attack. And apparently I've got like 3 or 2 extra spaces. Or I could do, okay, and I've got damage over time and influences as well. Alright, well, yeah, I'm going to be using that one. Oh no, okay, it goes there. Okay, can I? Alright. So presumably I can learn more quick attacks. Alright, well let's put you here. In there. If I leave... Right, okay, so can I come back and change that again if I want? Alright, well there we go, I've done a thing. If I go back there and look at this, can I now take it out? I can, okay. So I can swap them whenever I want, it seems to be. Pet! Yes, what are we petting? It's a dog. Oh yes, it is a dog, of course it's a dog. I petted the dog. That is great. Hello, thank you, dog. You have been petted. Oh, here's another thing to read to get me more experience. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yerevan Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. Highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Well, there we go. It gives us a definite idea of when the timeline is. Well, provided of course it's the same time as us. Blessed be our Lord, apparently. Even when I touch a woman, I feel nothing. I do not sin. I feel no attraction towards her. Oh, you're Rasputin! Of course you are! Oh!
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
For what?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
That's not... Okay,
Yes, I've
well,
heard.
whatever.
Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I want to see for myself. Oh, I can't press
If you
enter.
help me,
I'm gonna
I'll
press enter.
believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle.
No.
And I know the meaning
We
of
won't
that
believe all... Well, alright, fine.
word.
We
I'm a
will believe all of it.
Thaumaturge.
That's
Where are
just
you
silly.
coming from?
Warsaw.
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
Yeah.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
I already
you
said
have a
that, but
name?
okay. Yes.
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't
At
had
what
my
point did
first
I say I
coffee
was a
yet.
wizard?
I forgive you. And I'm
When did
still
I say it?
asking
I
for
don't know.
help.
Okay, maybe it's something to do with my name. Maybe my
and
name
I'll
means
hear what you have to
wizard.
say.
I never said I was a Thaumaturge or anything. I'll do something.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
No! It could be anything. Blah. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. Object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passions, and graphite fierceness. Touch of the beads burns. It also attracts. Trace certain. Rasputin. Okay, so I can now draw a conclusion. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Okay, that's my conclusion, is it? You require the knowledge or context required to give a response. Let me examine the object.
Have you figured anything out yet?
Yeah, many things. Oh, maybe examining the object was what I did before.
I'll return to you in a moment.
That's not what my response said.
I can
Okay.
hardly wait.
I mean, observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions. A valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help in different situations. Stop flicking. Ugh, annoying. Perception on objects. Thaumaturges they possess perception. Did you know that? I couldn't say that. Which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, words, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Oh, and now we're gonna... Oh my god. What are you... Work that out, guys. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes we find a trace of someone's personality. It will take three forms. Unknown, if you see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Trace is only revealed once you pass a step possession on the item. Alright, cool. Right. Use perception to reveal what is hidden. There is Rasputin. Oh, I can move around with all SAD keys as well as mouse. Alright. I will do. I'm just looking to see if there's anything around here. Alright, no. But now I can go... Now it's telling me to go over here. There we go. That's what I want to do. Hold it so I can see this. You're telling me to go here. But I can't go there. Alright, but holding it... Can I... No, I can walk into the table, but... Just around it, thank you. There we go. Uh-oh. Apologies. Okay. Well, there we go. Haircloth. Perennial device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Dimension too low for the mind. Trace unknown. Okay, so I don't know what that is. Because I don't have mind. What about this? Prayer book. The ornate prayer book contains prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight. Touch of silk. Scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Dimension force too low of deeds. Trace certain Rasputin. Rasputin's fashions. Who would have thought that this priest had such fashion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outlandish lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Maybe. But I mean, I can't... Yeah, and then there's this over here, which presumably I can do? Right, presumably there's got to be 4 in this area, right? Show me O. O for character, right? Because that does mind, that does deeds, that does words, that does heart. Oh, but I already have 1 of heart. But I've already spent. So, I mean, what if I... heart.
I failed.
Dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Yeah, I have. Because I put my point in something else. Alright, okay. Tell Rasputin what you found. There's no others around here? I mean, maybe if I had been better? If I wasn't... I don't know if it's scripted. Because I am ill. Or if it failed because I put it in the wrong place.
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I don't care about the lady in waiting at the moment. My problem is more important.
I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Okay.
I don't know if I can help you.
A proud answer. It will only draw from your floor prize level, but will also feed it even more. Okay, that is because that's what that. So you're prepared to beg. I mean, does that mean it's more likely to succeed because it draws from my floral pride's level, but also feeds it? I'm gonna beg.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor.
How do you know my name is spelled with a W?
Able to help you.
I didn't tell you that.
My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me in.
Where am I? Rasputin? There's no one here. Interesting. I didn't expect there to be... Can I do this? I can. Alright, okay. Interesting. I mean, this is this the past? Oh, hello! Did that... Did you say a thing that I just missed you saying? There's my friend disappearing. I mean, it's not difficult to find the path, given that there's only one way to go. No? Okay, nothing there. I thought there might be something in that bit. Hello? Alright, apparently I have to go here. Oh.
You're blind.
Literally? Or...
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Meh. Kind of.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Am I seeing his flaw? Am I meant to be fighting his flaw? Am I just... Oh. Ah.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where did Rasputin go? Can I see? Am I good? Is something going on?
Where's Rasputin?
And you wanted to sleep on,
In the
sweep
cemetery,
on the bed?
chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
I don't know.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
I'm sleeping on a bed.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to
I
sleep.
was making my hands phase through my clothing. Alright, okay. I mean, hey, and we got enough experience. Oh, we didn't get enough experience to level up. We got just shy of leveling up. Wait. What is that? One. Oh, because it's new stuff. Alright, this is the things that we found. But my mind was too low, my word was too low, my deeds were too low. Presumably this is where I got heart from. And, oh, and I got one over here where I got Rasputin. So, Rasputin. I had only heard rumours about him. A preacher, a mystic who got healed St. Petersburg's elite not long ago. Found him in a small village in Transcaucasia. Found him, they call him a mad monk, or even a quack and a fraud. me. He's my last hope for a cure. It will not be an overstatement to say he saved my life. Without his mysterious powers, I would have gone mad. I think that means I owe him. And yet, I can't help thinking how strange he is. I still can't crack this. Right, okay, so we're looking for something. Somebody has a floor. But nobody in here appears to have it. At least not from... Nobody gets an interactable thing. Oh, and it says red this way, so alright. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch on the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes the path is so mysterious it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will always provide a way to solve the case. Alright, can I pet you? No, alright. So, I can find Rasputin, or I can find the person with the flaw. I mean, is it Luca? There's something over there. Everyone just stares. No one will help. I mean, no. Can I pet the chickens? No. Well, at least they don't move. Hello. Long day ahead of you, coachman. Okay, coachman. How are you doing?
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery.
Oh,
could you give
right,
me a
yeah.
lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery? It's not like anyone there is gonna run away.
There's at least two people there.
My horse is more dead than alive.
Alright. Well, then let's take it to the thing. Oh, sorry, coachman. The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to get him to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
I don't know anything about you yet. There we go. Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. Experts know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the upia will appear next to the character. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't want to force you to do things right now. There's this over here and this over here. Well, let's examine this over here. A shovel. The shovel shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed him. Okay. And now if I look, yay! Your point is restored thanks to Rasputin's help. This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension heart, but I'm not there yet. And then I can get action reaction. Oh, as a new thing. Okay. And then over here I can get adrenaline rush. Cast on yourself increases inflicted damage by 50%. Obvious target exposure 5 increases taken damage by 50%. Oh, but this upgrade permanently increases health points as well. Okay. So I have to do that. I have to cast that thing in order to increase taken damage by 50%. Why wouldn't I just cast Adrenaline Rush to increase inflicted damage by 50%? Alright, I guess there's two different things there. Which way? Third principle, Bond of Speed, self-cast. The Salator's next action will be run one round faster. Okay. Does that mean it would be a free action? Upgrades the Dimension Heart. Increases inflicted damage by 75%. And it permanently increases focus by 1. Okay, and then we got another thing. Is that another heart person you could get? Or is that an upgrade to you? Uses focus by an additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Okay, so I can reduce their focus if they are suffering from something. Alright, well, interesting. It lasts 7 turns, it makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Is the maximum possible damage also 60% chance increased? Well, let's not do that. Yeah, let's not spend our point. Oh, I'm out here. Can I? Right, hidden observation, approach and reveal. Oh, right, okay, that's what that means. Thank you. No, I don't want to. Let me go away. Oh, hello. Protective charm, made of strings, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Okay. So somebody here is. Do you need a hand?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
I'm right here. I help. A rotten apple? Just an apple?
That's not yours. Don't touch. All these newcomers causing more
You were
trouble.
saying you wanted help. I was helping. Well, I mean, I was vaguely helping and picking up and staring at an apple. Which might be the same thing, I don't know. Dropped apple, a bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling behind a fruit bucket and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left a distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. Bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Pure fear, not filth. Okay. So does that mean there's more? Alright, well let's keep going this way. I sure hope Vesna isn't the only one who's there. The only possible suspect. Alright, we got geese or ducks and things. Hello everyone. Oh, there's something going on here. What's that over there? That's an examinable thing. It's also an examinable thing. That's a dead goose. Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Okay. Anybody over here doing a thing? Secret hidden stuff that I can perceive? Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this group. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. Wave of emotion carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Okay. That's an interesting observation. Oh, I can talk to the wise woman now. Alright, let's talk to her.
Over my dead body. I reject
totally.
this verdict.
Well, I expected as much.
Bogdan.
And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen.
I can be
He'll
both.
see
I can
it
gawk and
fairly.
witness things.
Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother, and this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too.
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Conflicted neighbour. The dead goose lies between the quarrelling presents. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. Okay. What conclusions can I draw here? Neighbourly disputes. Seems the neighbours quarrel over goose strangled in the act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Yeah, we know that. Make Anatoly calm down with heart. Support the wise woman's verdict. Take Anatoly's side. Can I do this? I have heart. Let's try it.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Ah, I drew it on there.
All in all, it's, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Alright, I mean, that's not what I
Come
wanted.
inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Alright, I mean... sure, I got a big pile of experience there. I will do, but in a minute. I'm sorry, Bogdan, so sorry. Okay, so I could do that because I had heart. Oh, there's a thing. Yeah, I saw the red flying around it before I did that. Oh, there's stuff inside as well. Oh no, that's salt on the doorstep and dead goose. Here we have a hidden observation. Approach and reveal what secrets is hidden in the item. Am I sensing? I don't know. A hand-carved rock and elaborately painted wooden box. Dimension too low. I could, and we don't know who the trace is. I mean, it might be fun just to put a point in there to see what happens. Oh, the camera is spinning around. I mean, it seems silly that I have to do this. I would have to do this all the time, but apparently I do. Alright. Yeah, dimension too low word. Damaged axe shaft. Damaged axe shaft. It bears a trace. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words. There are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. Love is difficult, but not accepting of violence. Hello? Oh, there's another one over here that I missed. If I get words, then I can see two of them. Here I have dish shards. A broken shard of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramics trembled with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out a bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Sweet and pungent taste, stupefied, compelled screaming, finger pointing and hurting. Frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Domestic squabbles. The house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, till they are out of breath. But they persist, together, despite everything. Okay. Trace certain. Listener. Nervous person. Okay. So now I can trace you pretty well. Can I go up there? No, I can't climb up there. And there's nothing over here either. This is where I came from. But if I took words... No, well, let's take a point of words and see if I can. That's mind, that's deed, that's word. Let's develop it. Get 50% chance of interrupting an enemy's planned action. That's not bad. That's a skill upgrade, is it? Okay. In which case... Why have you gone green like that? Is that just to say something happened? Alright. Alright, well then I guess I will put that in... Oh, I can do strong attacks now. Concussion inflicts damage. Alright, well let's put that in there here, eh? Can I put it in there? Yes, I can. It goes in the bottom one, however. And now it's got inflicts damage and 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Well, there we go. I've got a thing that I have upgraded and made generally good. I put a point in word. Does that mean I can now examine this again? Yep. Ox is marked with the words of love, sweetest kisses, the names of Vesna and Luca. Uh-oh. Cuddling tenderly through the wood. Against the delicate carving, trying to protect them from damp and rain and all the evil the world carries. Okay. Yeah. Oh, obtained a Thaumaturge point. Okay, yep. That's another reason I did it, because I knew I was close to going up again. Damaged axe shaft. The trace of it does not belong to Vesna. That's already become mouldy from disuse. Carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. Alone by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. So trace is now familiar of the impetuous person. Alright, so now, are you... No, you're not the impetuous person anymore. You were the shafts of her, weren't you? Yeah, alright, okay. You don't contain that either, do you? Can't do anything. Alright, let's knock on the door. Before we go and see the wise woman. Let's interfere in the village.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
That's right.
I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Is it me?
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh, I mean, alright, fine. We'll get into a fight. Oh. Improved Thaumaturge. What? Oh, I've got a point where I could spend it right now. I see. Alright, nope. I don't want to do that immediately. Well, what do I get? Perfectionism. Or restore focus, or reduces focus by an additional point if the enemy is suffering. No, I don't want that. I mean, if I take out your focus, does that mean that you stop acting? I don't know. Alright, no. let's just start the fight then. I mean, I'm not doing very well, what with them having 36 and 33. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Cool. Alright, select the distraction skill to lower the enemy's focus. Really? Do you mean diversion? And not distraction? Because if you had the names the same, that would be great. So now I have... Did I reduce your focus? And now I can... You and your Salvatore each have your own separate set of skills, plan for which you want to use, and give the Salvatore an appropriate command. Okay. Max damage restores your health points by 0, which is half of what you lost. Okay. Max damage to target's health points determine how much damage the higher they are. Reduces focus, removes all negative status from you. So I am going to reduce focus, but I can also tell you to do something as well. Alright, how about over here? How much... You do 13 rather than 14. I don't know what the... I mean, I know what the difference is, but I don't know why. Alright, if I remove the negative... If I say you to do that, you're going to happen... That's going to take 2 turns. That will happen this turn. I'm only going to be able to do it once. So, do that over there. You lose your focus. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus. Now in the breakdown state, it's a great chance to launch a strong attack, which I will try. A 50% chance of interrupting their planned action as well. Alright, okay. Ow! I mean, what? Do you suddenly go, oh, back pain? And you gained your focus back, but you lost your thing. 60% chance of dealing double damage. Even that wouldn't end you. A planned attack might. 50% chance of ending your thing, but you're gonna... Or I could cause you to lose your focus. Let's do a planned attack. Well, oh. No, I couldn't have done either of those. Alright, let's do that. That will definitely end you. Ow, thank you. Ow! You persons. So now I will do that, and now you will... Oh, I did 13. Oh. Goodbye, enemy action cancelled. So how did I manage to do enough to kill you? Never mind. Alright, let's do a quick attack on you. And then... I will have 8 points of health back. Oh, I was hoping I would do double damage, but I didn't. Alright, so we'll set up another quick attack. So you will do a thing. 1, 2, 2. And then I do a punch. But it still didn't give me my health back. Oh, sorry, it didn't do double damage. Come on, do some double damage. No, still only doing 6. Gah. I had 60% chance and I didn't do any of that.
The devil sent you.
No,
you can
they
say
didn't.
that. Sure.
I mean, no! Don't say that at all. The village residents. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. Locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight. But even the most trivial reasons. Something is not right here. Alright, so they've got the floor of anger or something? Hello, I want to knock again. I beat your friends.
Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please. Please.
Okay. I guess. Alright, well let's go to the wise woman and talk to her, eh? Seeing as she's a person. Everybody is irritable, angry. Possibly because no, if I... Okay, so it's going outside, is it? Well, what do you need? Speak before I die. No, let me look around here and see if there's anything I can pick up, first of all. Nope. Okay. What if I want to go out here, at the back? I mean, they're probably angry because I didn't see Taskmaster. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. Now you're calling us stupid? Backwards? Repeat after that rector of yours. Kazeski? That Georgian. Your language! Oh, that Georgian? You repeat after that rector of yours. That Georgian is the language of dogs. You want to write to me only in Russian? Child. Georgia. It flows in your blood. It is the salt of your tears and glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. I mean, you can, obviously. It's an unfinished letter. I'm just looking at all your stuff. Diary of an Obliate Priest. They say that every nation has its demons. Phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I've gone halfway around the world, preaching the word of God, and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils, cursed by God, are real. They are everywhere. In distant Sumeria, people whispered the name Bukovac, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbours. A fairy tale, you say? I've seen Bukovac. Here, in Progress, I heard the rattle of its chains and felt its fangs digging into my neck and tugging at the very fibre of my soul. I felt the fury with which its wrath brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. Maybe the holy walls of the Obliate Change can stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Alright, I don't know why that is here. Why is there an Obliate Priest thing? Yeah, a lot more nosy questions? No, I've not asked any nosy questions yet.
The
I've just
seem to have a
been nosy and read your stuff.
For you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Yeah, do that. Alright, well, what if I was to ask you about... Something continues to elude you, keep searching. Something continues to elude you, keep searching. Accuse her of taking advantage of the superstitious villagers. I mean... Alright, yeah.
A lot of
sure,
people benefit from your wisdom.
I mean,
They're
that's not what I wanted to do, but hey.
As far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here?
Everyone.
The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Yes. You mean the Salutor?
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukovac.
Bukovac.
Other places probably call it other things.
I mean, yes.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments
when the
people
camera
and
comes
turns
back and
their
a dress
weaknesses
suddenly
against them.
jumps.
And what if
or
I
traditional
told
garb,
you I
whatever
could get
we're
rid
gonna
of
call
it?
I'd say I'll
That
believe
is
it when I see it.
just... Why?
And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Alright, something continues to elude me. I'll come back
Well,
here
then,
again.
I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Jeez. Jeez. Alright, I guess we're going to the cemetery now as we look everywhere and perhaps doing Rasputin at the cemetery is... Can I leave? We'll get that. Or maybe I should do this and see where I'm meant to be going? I don't think... Yeah, okay, I don't think I can go over this way any further. And there's no way I can get there. It's telling me it doesn't know where I'm to go, right? No, it is. It's telling me go this way. And now it's saying, oh, it's all around you. Right? Or maybe it's saying do this. What kind of magic is this? I've never seen anything like it. Are you talking to me? Did I do some magic? Did you notice magic? I mean, I certainly saw all the things around everywhere. There's nothing down here that I'm seeing that I can do. So I guess I'm going to go to the Rasputin at the cemetery and see if there's somebody else to talk to, or what's going on. And I will push the secret that I know about you now. Oh! Rag. The coachman uses the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. I thought I was trying to click on that before. Anyway. The rag reeks with the air of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil from the spine, cracked like a fishbone. Muscles burn with fire. No one would help him. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Alright, the conclusion I can draw from this is... Coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard, unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. I mean, not like that. Manipulate the coachman. Alright, I guess I can manipulate the coachman.
I'm not going anywhere.
Cool. Make the coachman's fatigue go away. Okay, I can do that, can I?
Maybe
Alright.
you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after
I mean,
all.
stand still for a moment and I will make you feel
on
better.
On the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery. I meant to take the horse out for a run, so get on.
Alright, I'll get on. Hey, more experience. After each funeral, the entire village is invited to Keklika. Something, 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 something. Get a wagon. No. We'll click to put Rasputin on the way. And if I press E? Oh, E is to change it. Okay, cool. Ah, now I can just fast travel between the two. Nice. Still got the same belongings. I've got a gun that I haven't used. And I still have my point that I can spend. Do you want to spread it out? Or do I want to... I mean, I've got you. Your bond is restored thanks to Rasputin's help. Yeah, alright, let's go towards that one. So we'll get perfect efficiency, which I don't think I care about. And now I've got this, which I think just means I cost 1 to upgrade that. And available upgrades makes every attack on this enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Are you... So... That lasts for 7, does it? So I can do that? I haven't a diversion, reduce focus. Because 6% chance. Maybe I should put you on here, and then when I reduce your focus, I will also do double damage on you for everything. My upgrades with Thaumaturge pattern. Development panel was acquired, assign the upgrade to attack to apply its effect. Yeah. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that. We'll see what happens. It's this way, right? No. Well, I can't go that way. Oh, this is the way back. Right, yes. What about the... Excuse me 1 second. I hear the front door and the text earlier was about a package arriving today I wasn't expecting. And we're back. Sorry about that. Very quick. Very easy to deal with. Anyway, they're having their things, doing their... Wait, what will happen in the resurrection? Let's see if there's anything around here for us to look at. I mean... Thank you, Rasputin. I'm looking for traces of anything else that I found around here as well. Okay, was that a thing over there? Or was that just the... Yeah, there's stuff here. But I need to do that. It's all red around it. So I'll examine you.
Will be mine, secret.
Apparently not. Out of Vasili's great. Out of Vasili died only a year ago, but the tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? So I could put a point into... Wait, I do have another point. So I could put a point into deed. Only is focused by additional 1 point if the enemy is in the suffering state. But I don't know how to make them suffer. I don't think that's something you can do. Maybe it is? Maybe I can learn the action... Alright, yeah, let's have this, rather than taking the action up there. We'll have this so that we got a point in deed. A point in deed! No, let's put that on gamble, and let's put you on there. Because then if you are... There's a point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Yeah, if I can get you suffering somehow, whatever suffering means, I don't know how to get you into that state. Alright. Oh. Do you have something now? No, you don't. But now I can use deed on here to see what's going on. Vasili died only a year ago and it seems so secretly been desecrated. Why? Some strikes against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles. But it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Well, okay. I'm glad I found that out. Hello. Thank you for helping me, Rasputin.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Absolutely. Thank you for the help. Explain what's changed.
I see him. My Uber. He's back.
Or possibly I'm mad.
I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Nope, I'm gonna do cartwheels. Woo! Thank you.
I don't have enough words, sir, to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
No, but you're certainly making that man in the background wobble around a bit. Did you see that with his hands jerked suddenly?
Suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see, to them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasili's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
I mean, I don't disagree, as it happens. Doom. Locals say that the death of the village elder, a doom has hung since the death of the village elder. A doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Look at those hands just jumping up and down in the background there. So weird. Ask one about the ill fortune. Yeah, tell me about the ill fortune.
What sorts of things change in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasili's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Yeah, but I think it does. So, tell me about the elder's death. Tell me what happened there.
How did this elder die?
There was a
Violently?
fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Well, then I'll have to see these ruins, won't I?
Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
Alright, but...
This could also be the work of a saluter.
Yes.
What do you mean?
The elder's death, Vasili's death, was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Yep. I've
Does
spoken
the
to her.
creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
That's what I saw.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
Please do.
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
I don't think it's his fault. I think it's somebody else. Oh, what did you do there? Anyway, superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims that the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Vukovac. Vukovac. I mean, that's not it, but okay. Village residents, a peaceful and happy village. Not quite. Villagers are riled up and on point of breaking, laying the blame for the troubles on the actions of Vukovac. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Can I see this entry? Vukovac. Vukovac is sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sumia, part of the Kingdom of Slovenia. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. Oh, there we go. You're going to take me somewhere? Do I need to follow you? Okay, yep. No, I want to search the burnt homestead. I just want to make sure there's nothing else around here. I mean, you're the observation I already did, right? I don't see why this the observation. I mean, they're praying here. Is this not his grave? Is that his grave over there? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Now you're going to take me to... Well, where to now? Get a wagon to the burned homestead. Or to the village. I could go to either. Let's go to the burned homestead and see what's going on there. You want to go to this location? Yeah, I want to go to this location. I was very wrong in how I... Oh, there's the map filling in. Oh, you know what? Hey. I don't think anything's appeared in this top corner. But you couldn't see the... Look, seeing all this thing that we can see down here now. You can see it too. How exciting. But yeah. I was wrong about thinking this had a sinking city vibe. I'm getting more game deck from this.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
I'm amazing. That's
Time
why.
doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the salutor here.
What about the person in the background
I see.
there?
I thought I could be helpful to you, but... I don't really understand what you're telling me.
I mean, I'll tell you about flaws and salutors, yeah, and then
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left in
yeah, and then you
human
can tell
souls.
me as well,
They
so that
form
I,
under
the player,
the
know.
influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer.
Oh, okay.
People have always
Nice to know.
taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
Yeah, alright, I'll reveal my flaw to
I bear the
Rasputin as he
flaw
helped
of
me.
pride.
So why not?
I wouldn't have guessed.
And
I fed
now,
my flaw.
thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
I don't know that I want to. Why did you come?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
Alright. So now let
People
me tell you
always
about
leave
traces.
behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
It doesn't.
What else can you do?
It doesn't give you immense knowledge of a person. If you know I am angry and quick to anger, that is one thing about me. That is one aspect of my personality. It doesn't tell you reams and reams of knowledge about who I am as a person or what I will do. Alright, okay, I guess... Alright, anyway, multiple salutors is
If I do
dangerous.
manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact.
I think you're going to have
An
4 or
ordinary
more.
Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
Why?
Proud answer. It not only draws from prize level, but also feed it more. I mean, I don't know what that means. Okay, that's a list of all things. That's what that X means. I was hoping it was going to be, hey, you can now see... you can, like, look at your things. I don't know what feeding pride will do. Does it mean... I mean, do I have to feed pride so that I can get better salutors? Is it a detriment to me? Why should I say or not say this thing? I'm just going to tell you
Some
what
have
happened.
lost
I don't
their
want
lives
to feed it
trying,
again.
Others, their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Why don't you say
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking
99.9999%
that
sure?
caused
Anyway.
your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
You can heal me if I do
need
it
to
wrong.
Look around this place a little more.
Yep.
I won't stop you.
Good, because I don't think you could. I mean, I would quite like it if, you know, if I was talking to, say, Rasputin here, and telling him, hey, this is how I work. Here, I've got Flora Pride, and this is... I can have multiple salutors, but if I do, I went mad because I didn't capture the one. So, you know, and then have him be the enemy, or have the enemy somehow listening in. So every time I'm talking to you and telling you something, it empowers my enemy. That would be quite fun. Alright, first of all, let's look around and see what we have got here. Have you learned anything? No, I haven't. I've just stood here. But there's a red flush.
Can you
There's
feel
things
it?
over here.
It's the smell of mystery.
It is the sweet scent of mystery, you said. Destroy a door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved sharply, as if by chisel. Screaming about an attempt to break down the door, the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. Fear has embedded itself into the fabric of the door frame. Fear of the flames, trepidation about losing a loved one. So an impetuous person familiar, and that is heart, and that is got to be deeds. Yeah, that's deeds. Do I still need... I've got that one. Maybe I'll take a point in that as well. So I'll have one in everything. Just to see how it works. Okay, there's more over here. Yeah, I was going to say, I saw the red things. Horrible death. Again for heart. Dried blood stain is soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. Wounds inflicted with the scissors... Oh... The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Really? So you were bleeding to death, And the life left the body and the heart went into spasm, and then you came back again? Interesting. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else around here. Let me just move and double check. Yeah, okay. So I am reading that correctly. Alright. Well, I know he died before he died. Now here's a thing over here that I've inadvertently found. Hello? So much suffering. Is that mind? I don't know. A charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. The buckle cuts through the leather like razor. No longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descended on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice. It cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Beating his kids. Okay. Glad you're dead, my friend. Dimension deed. Yeah. Alright. Why is there a green arrow there? Is that because heart is the best? It's hearts by Flaw's pride. Okay. So I have 1 and 1, and because I have the Flaw of Pride, I have an additional 1, I think. Wait. No, not that one. That. Show me... Right, I just have Pride in there, but I don't have any of these other ones. Okay. Alright, what else have we got around here? Anything? Oh, it doesn't look like I can go very far at all. There's the belt. Nothing else. Okay, there's the bucket. There's something over there. I saw that in the red before I did that. But wasn't there somebody around here as well? No? Oh, there's something over here as well. Oh no, that was me clicking. I'm making the little red circle over here. Can I? Okay, nothing over here. Alright, okay. So we'll find out what the bucket holds for us. Is it about kicking the bucket? Oh no, it's a doll. Okay. You gained ragdoll. Observation ragdoll. Vanessa's nervous person. Okay. So maybe she did it. A charged ragdoll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like varnish on an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from her eyes. Alright. And there's something over here still, is there? Ah! Hello! Ubra. You weren't here before.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire.
Yep.
Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it?
Fear. Paranoia?
I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her.
Wow, that is a tiny doll compared to the size of the doll that was in the ground. Or on the ground. Journal updated. Advanced training. The same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Okay, draw a conclusion. They are the same person. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety. Her mind wanders lost in the wilderness of fear. May be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition. Maybe able to find her at home.
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, hello. I don't think so.
Why the hurry, father? We are the Tsar's men.
You're a deserter.
How about the
It says so right
donation
there.
for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes and you can do it again. Say the odds are uneven now. Say it wasn't you. Yep, I can do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
I'm feeding the floor of pride. Yeah, I know. That one I
He's
wanted
not
to
as
do
weak
though.
as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
You can't see the horrible skeleton thing that would, you know, make you all scared. Alright, adjust upgrades. Okay. Oh, so I can just put them around whenever I want. That's great. No thanks. You've all got one focus. So let's... What was my focus was... Oh, sorry, not my focus. The thing that I upgraded was 50% chance of interrupting the thing. Oh, I started the fight. Whoops. Alright, okay. So I can't do that, but yeah, 50% chance of interrupting the planned action. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do... Oh, that's going to do the maximum damage. That's going to do 24. And that won't get rid of anybody. Okay, so if I do a diversion on you, and then you can just do... Oh, you're a slow attack as well. But no, maybe we'll get rid of you. We'll do that. So I'll reduce your focus by rubbing my book. And now I can do a strong attack, which it doesn't matter if your planned action goes or not. Have I also got perfection on you? Yes, so I'm always going to do 16, 14 and 24. But yeah, I will do that. You will get hit. And then I will do enough. There we go, and that will lay you out. Okay, and... Oh, I lost a point of focus as well there. Obligations reduces... Let's see, reduces restored health by 40%. The effect stacks double. And perfectionism makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Am I still perfectionisming? Oh, it cast on me. I thought it was cast on the enemy. Alright. That's an interesting thing to learn. Alright, Alright, let's target you again. And I'm going to do 24 with that. So yeah, alright, let's do the same thing we did last time. I'll divert you. You can take Eerie Intoxication. And restores my health by 2 points. Which is not half of what it is. I mean, I guess 40% of... Or sorry, 60% of it is 2. Yeah, okay. Okay, you hit me. Right, now I can do a strong attack on you. 50% chance of interrupting your action anyway. You take 6 damage. Or I heal 6 damage, sorry. Do you still want to face me? I want to do quick attacks. And see if I can... If you're suffering this... If you're in the suffering state. Let's do that one. Let's do double slows. Why not? Yes! Hey! 60% chance paid off.
Are you alright, sir?
And I got a Thaumaturge for a point.
Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Well, there we go. I mean, that was, maybe it was Luca who did the kill. I don't know. A bit creepy. Alright, okay. Hey, get a wagon, go to the village. Find out what's going on there. Yes, please. Everyone crosses themselves and spits over their shoulder at the mere mention of a place they deem cursed. Oh, there's everything popping in. Nothing new coming up? I'm going to assume nothing new is coming up. Oh, I have a point that I can spend, which I might do to take the action reaction. I could take a point of mind. Presumably, relaxation is... Oh, it's a skill upgrade. Okay. I can see that. It doesn't say underneath. My head is in the way. But it says skill upgrade. Like, oh, they're all going to be under my head. I'm going to say, but it will give me another one of those things. But no, I'll take a new attack. And that won't give me anything else. But yeah, I'll develop that. Because now I have an additional skill. Now look, I have 8 to 9. Action, reaction. I don't know if that is... I will have to see how that compares with, like... I've got nothing which can inflict... Or how it compares to... I'll have gamble on you instead. How it compares... Oh my god, words. How quick it is compared to the other quick action. If it takes actually more time or not. So I will act, you know, slightly slower in the round, but still in the round. Gotta see the wise woman first of all, and see if she can now be talked to.
What do we have here?
Exactly what we had before. Hello, wise woman.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah, okay, let's do this quickly. Ah ha ha! We've got a new thing. Saint's icon, a hand-painted icon. I think it's Saint Thecla, the martyr. Wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it. Is she now being beaten by her husband,
You've been
Luca, as
going
well?
in so many circles, your head will spin.
Nope. Ask about how Vasily's death affected the village. Accuse her of putting a curse on Vasily. We'll ask it first of all.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Tragedy.
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
Wise woman's recollections. The wise woman revealed that Vesna sought help from regarding her father's behaviour. No, she didn't. She didn't say that at all. She was fed up with the violence that he was inflicting on her. Yeah. Curse on the village.
You, Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Why not? Wouldn't it be great? Draw a conclusion. The eldest temper said he had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning our life into a nightmare. And Vasily. Vasily's death had left its mark on the entire village. People became violent and full of aggression. They're still full of terrible memories at the fire. On top of that, apparently the elder was not a crystalline figure, but someone... And someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this. I mean, I don't know what crystalline figure means. I mean, he wasn't a pure. No.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, man.
I want to go and talk to Vesna first of all. Because I don't think it's you. I honestly don't believe that you are the one who has the flaw. Unless the flaw is... I don't know. Arrogance? Oh, hello.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Why not?
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
I mean, if that's what you said. Look straight. The shaft of the X bears a distinct trace of Luca. It's identical to the one on the door frame of the homestead. Okay, cool. So now I know that. Anything else around here that I didn't grab before? No, I don't see anything. Alright, hey. I'm talking to you.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Again.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please, open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
That's it. It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night the murder and the fire took place. I mean... Yes?
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
Was it you or Luca who killed him? That's not opening the door a crack, that's coming outside. The only question I have, calm her down to make her feel safe. Give her the little doll. Require the knowledge or context required to give her the response. No, we'll do give her the little doll. Here you are. I hope this comforts you, even though, you know, it's wrapped in fear and crap.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
I mean...
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing, by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
You don't want it because it's imprinted with fear. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know that it was you. It was your husband, though. Now I'm going to tell you what I found. I mean, I don't necessarily confront you.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
It's already a round baby
Vesna
like a
came
record.
here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
I'm amazing! No, I'm not going to admit I'm a Thaumaturge.
For me giving
I mean,
Vasily a piece of
that's
my
not...
mind. He took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my salutor latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luca that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
I want to go and talk to her husband. Murderess. It was Vesna who murdered her father. Yeah, that's fine. She did it in a fit of passion. Husband had nothing to do with the other's death. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense when they were saying he had a soft spot. Yes, his father was her tormentor. He guided her to the wise woman and sought help for her with the support of earthly and heavenly forces. But that didn't work. Desperate, Vesna reached her last resort. Pair of scissors. She murdered her cruel father, handing him over to nothingness. Cool. I'd like to not go and confront her right now. No. I want to, alright, I guess I have to. I bet that is a text message telling me, hey, your parcel has been delivered. Yep. It has been delivered. Thanks for telling me that. Hey, I need to fight, but I don't necessarily need to fight with you. I need to fight with the
Please open up.
Thaumaturge.
There's no need to be afraid. Just open the door.
Again.
You're gonna wear yourself out banging the door like that. Can't you see nobody there?
No, I can't see that.
I'm looking for Vesna. I have to speak to her.
Am I stopping you? Nobody there. I'm sure she went to see the hubby at work. Go bother them in the clearing instead of pounding on empty house door.
Thank you.
I mean... We're going back to the person. The coachman. Not down there, right? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, coachman. Take me and my old lady friend here
Again?
to the clearing.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
I mean, it's not.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Vesna.
What is...
Do you still want to catch that
Is something wrong with your hair there?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
I mean, you've already healed
Not
me.
much to think about here. If we can help Vesna, then get this nag quick to clearing like Mr. Shulsky asks.
Oh, I mean, if you can just teleport away like that, we don't need the nag. Forest clearing seems something. Journal updated. Alright, I don't care about the journal. I do care about looking. Seeing if I can see anything. And need to find Luca. Let's go. Oh, it's you. And that's you. Okay, it's him. You shouldn't have threatened my wife. I didn't threaten your wife.
Child, we have to talk.
You with the axe. This is not going to be good.
I'm not here to fight.
Not you, anyway. I'm here to find
shouldn't
the
have
source.
threatened my wife.
Threatened her?
I know what you did.
You don't know what you're saying.
On the contrary, she's the one who brought the Bukovac here. She killed Vasily. When the wise woman's spell didn't have an effect, you decided to finish him off yourself, didn't you? You're the one who killed your father.
Which is
and
fine.
I'd do it again if I could.
Cool. I mean, he was systematically abusing you. So yeah, I got no problem with that. I just want the Bukovacs. Bukovac?
Here you are, the Bukovac.
All right.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Is it? Do I have the floor? Did I take it? Cool. What was it? Oh, fighting wild salutors. To defeat a wild salutor, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more feasibly he will fight back. The bar tells you when a wild salutor sends more enemies against you. Alright, more. Oh, okay, more meaning show me the stuff which is going on. Fine, don't care about that. Alright, let's have a quick look at the upgrades and just see that I've got nothing to change here. Excellent chance of dealing double damage. If you go into the suffering state, which I've got no idea how to inflict that on you. Inflict plain damage, and every attack on the enemy deals the maximum possible damage. Okay, so not when it says on the enemy, it just means a general enemy, not that. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. I think I should put that on here. No, I want both of them. No? Alright, let's reduce focus by 1. Okay, let's do that. I can't put that. Maybe that just means I can have something that is worth 2 on there? And I can't put multiple things on there. But yeah, I will have planned attack on there because there's no point putting on concussion. Because in order to use concussion, I need to already have them at 0 focus. So reducing focus again. Focus as well. I could have it down there, but I think I'll have that one there. Alright, start the fight. Hey there, Shadow. Alright. Wow, we got a load of stuff. Doom. Suffering. Receive damage at the end of every round. Okay, that's not good. And you're doing a slow swing, and you're doing a very slow thing. Alright, okay. You've got loads of focus, so I don't think I'm going to be doing... Oh, where's my other one? Where's action reaction? Alright, well let's do that, so that you are taking that, and then... Do I just want to keep reducing your focus? That'll be 2, and reduces... No, I'll save that for after I get hit. Alright, yeah, and you have bloody penance. Now, first of all, I use your focus by 1. And now you're going to take maximum damages. Alright, yeah, let's do a planned attack. So you took 15 points of damage. Then I'm going to take a big hit. Oh, I'm going to take a hit of 2. Interesting. Now I am suffering. Your effects cause you to enter the suffering state. They can have benign or potentially deadly effects. Read the description carefully and don't get caught off guard. I would love to. Could you go away? Because I cannot read the possible states here because you are doing that. Anyway, alright, I want to do... This is you doing a thing. I want to reduce focus and remove all negative status effects from me. So there we go. Did the maximum. And then you take focus, and I am no longer suffering, which is great. And then you have 9 points. So I think we're going to do a quick attack and eerie intoxication. Which is slow. Oh. Alright, I mean, I guess you're going to be dead before that triggers off, but okay. Oh, did you make me suffer again? Whoops. I should have had you do your thing. Alright, no, okay. Well, you got down before I had to do anything. Alright, so now... Oh, and it did more, and I did... I'm doing damage to you as well? Okay. Alright, no, I'm not going to do diversion on you. Oh, 2, action reaction. What? Why am I getting to do action reaction? Is this because... Oh, because it's the second part of a chain. I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So I'm gonna. And what have you got on me now? Complications. Restored health is reduced. All right. So we're gonna have you take 9 damage, and then I want you to have removing negative status effects and reducing focus. Thank you. There we go. There we go, because now you're going to take a strong attack and go down. Yeah, 24 against 23. That's great. And you've got breakdown, permanent, now vulnerable to strong attacks. Okay, cool. And it's permanent. Interesting. Oh. And then, no, I want you over here. And you're only on 11. In which case... Yeah, take it eerie intoxication. 12 and 24. Ow! Don't punch me, that's not nice. Don't make me suffer. Alright, let's just do... No, let's just get this over with. Quick attack. And you... Okay, we did 5 there. I did 5. Oh, that wasn't enough. You're on 1 hit point. And now and then I suffered a suffering thing. Alright. I'll take my action reaction. And there we go. I gained a Thaumaturge point. I called Vehemence. Okay.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
Nope.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Hey, taming a Salutor. You defeat the Pucapac, the D-Dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. Untamed Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable! And a bunch of experience.
Unbelievable.
I mean, what did
How do you
everybody else
feel?
see while I was
Are you
punching?
all right?
Did I punch somebody and then punch
Well,
out somebody's
I don't
wife
think
and
I'm hallucinating,
their husband?
but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
No.
Then kill me too. I was there. I saw everything. Vasily, bah. You're big men now. But when he was beating Vesna for years, no one lifted a finger. Bah. Now you're all so brave against her. Go home, pray better, and leave her alone.
You've been here the whole time, but now you can need to go to bed. Yeah, I thought you were here. And I appreciate your silent contributions. Hey. Still rails or portals to other worlds, but most commonly seen travelers here are goods and letters. Alright, okay. You go enjoy yourself. Bye, I mean, is that it? Am I here now? Send a telegram at the railway station. Alright, anything else for me to read or see? Ah, hello, person. Excuse me, sir, do you happen to know when the train arrives? No, I don't, traveller. Have you been waiting long?
Excuse me, sir? Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment.
An hour late.
I got a tougher question for you.
Alright, what's the question?
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Are you a Bugs Bunny? Alright, well, there we go. Oh, I've got one. Oh, right, because I got a new thing that happened here. That's what that is. Oh, and I got a new thing for Vesna. Sorry, yeah. Vesna's life was determined by her cruel father. With no prospects and no hope of improvement in her situation, he went to extremes and killed her oppressor. He found a flaw in her that attracted a Bolshevik, or Bukovac. Since then, her life has been marked by the past and impulsive stemming from violence. Alright, well, there we go. Thank you. Can I see flaws? There we go. Increase the deed, dimensions force by 1. Can I swap this out? Can I only have one on at a time? Nope, because deed is now up. Can I right, okay, I have to right click to move it along. Adrenaline, self-cast, increased inflicted damage by 50%. And now I've got Bukovac. I can get over here and I can get Agony. Let's go. Additionally, cast the state on a random enemy. Oh, so you can cast it on 2 people. Suffering. There we go. That's how we do suffering. We'll see you 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round. Yeah, okay, cool. Manipulation. This allows you to manipulate the dimension deed. I mean, I don't know if I've got more, but I'd quite like to get suffering so I can see a combination. Bond of Brutality, self-cast, increases the damage from the Salator's next attack by 50%. Yep, definitely. Alright, and now I've got an available upgrade, and then you have 50% chance of disrupting a play in action. We'll get rid of that. We'll have Brutality. Get rid of that. And then we'll have interrupt the action over here. An old wound, suffering. 60% chance of dealing double damage. I don't know that I can do anything there. We'll put that on strong attack. Where's the... There we go, get rid of that now. Reduce focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in suffering state. So we'll get rid of that. We'll have the thought to have that on there so I can get up to strong attacks easier. And we'll put that on you. There we go. So you'll be suffering, and I will be amazing, although I will also put diversion on. So that will go down by 2 now. Alright, well, we'll see. And now let's see what happens when I talk to the postmaster to send a thing.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Paris? Who do you know in Paris?
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Oh, okay. Why? Did you get a reply?
My condolences about your father.
Ah. Alright, well, I didn't get on with him, I guess. And I'm obviously not blind. Not physically lacking in the ability to see if I can read things.
Do you still want to send something?
Yep. No? Give me a moment. You've gained message from Ligia. Ligia? I don't know.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect.
Ah.
And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
That might be more emotional than
I
just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe
Yes,
he came
indeed.
to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
Maybe, but he was shouting
I hope
horrible
not.
things at me. So, you know, and
What
being
do you
berating.
intend to do now?
So I'd rather it wasn't that. I gotta go to Warsaw.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
No. Thank you for asking me.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history.
Can you?
And
That'd
I
be
can
impressive.
change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Where were you walking to? The train has pulled in. Get on the train. Don't walk to the end of the platform. And there we are. End of demo? That would be a fitting place to end it. No, store and restaurant places are inventing French names for establishments to avoid putting their Russian variants on signs. Trebus. Oh. The house is falling in on you.
Warszawa! Warsaw!
Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I'm going to tell you what I think of Warsaw.
I hate this city.
Okay.
It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
Here is what the papers say about
the
it,
only
not
person
my
I
personal
consider
feelings.
close is my sister. But Vasovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around 12 people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and politics.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Yeah, let's see what we found.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Sure, I got no problems with that.
There's a
at the moment.
terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If
No
there's
one that we
something
can't
I've
see.
learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
I wonder if he's going to be using those observations we got against.
Dear Victor,
Well, there we go, against each other.
a feeling of deja vu washed over me upon receiving your last telegram. Yet again, you're off traveling to some distant lands, while I stay here nursing the hope you will one day visit us in Warsaw. I miss the old days when things seemed so simple. Even if we already knew back then, we may never be truly free. I long for the chance to show you how much our city has changed. To let you hear all these different languages that now echo down the streets we once aimlessly wandered together.
They echo down the streets, did they? Echo.
Yet all that is mere fantasy. The past is gone, never to return, it seems. Just like you, my dear brother, who risks his life in search of otherworldly beings and their hosts.
I mean, I help people.
Sometimes I think it is for the best that I do not share this gift with you and Papa. Maybe that's why I can see things more clearly, just as they are. Therefore, I beg you, Victor, come back to us and reconcile with your father. You never know when it will be too late. Affectionately, your sister, Lygia.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Oh. The 5th or the 12th. Add to wish list. I'm pretty certain you're already on my wish list. I will press the F button anyway to do that. But yeah, there we go. That was an interesting game. That one, of the two of them, that one holds my interest more. Not just because it's a new story that I haven't seen before, but because it's an interesting period of history. I was going to say prehistory, but before the bit, and in a setting. I mean, I have not been to Warsaw, so I do not know how it will compare to a real thing, or any of the other stuff that's going on there. But it's got an intriguing, mystical bent that isn't generally delved into. I guess there's a little bit of that in sort of Dragon Age, where people invite particular types of demon into themselves. So it has a tiny following. He said, talking about Dragon Age. I mean, it's just a little bit like the rest of it, but yeah, that one is more interesting to me than the other one. But I think here is where we are going to end for the day. I mean, it's been about 4 hours as I usually do. So yeah, 4.5 hours now. But yeah, this has been fun. There's only one other. Well, there were 2 others, but Fade to Black has been taken. Oh, sorry, Flashback has been taken away. But yeah, Between Horizons is the other one, and that was made by the people who did Lacuna. So I'm interested to see that one. Maybe we'll look at that one tomorrow, because I will be here tomorrow. I will not be doing the Steam Still Murder game this evening. I can't swing that, unfortunately, but other people will be there. It's still going on, so go watch it. Even though I'm not going to be there, I'm sure you will have a lovely time there. And yes, so there will be a stream tomorrow, Saturday, but there won't be one on Sunday, unfortunately. So yeah, so streams on Saturday and Monday. So hopefully we'll get to see the Beyond Horizons demo then on one of those days. Or maybe we'll do some more Cyberpunk. Who knows? Certainly not me, but you might know, because you might be watching this in the wrong order in recorded history sort of thing. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, let me just say thank you for being here. I appreciate you for having been here and watched me play these video games badly. Whether you were here live and in person, or later on the VOD. The fact that you spent any amount of time, even if it was just, the last 10 seconds. I appreciate you for having been here. As I say, we'll be back tomorrow, but until then, I have been Richard, and this whole thing around us has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun, and stay weird.